Today is our first jump shoot work of the winter, so I've set up a more simple shoot, and I have a 1 to a 2 to a 1, and I also have a cavaletti in just to help. We have a lot of new horses and first timers this time to start our year, so I didn't want to set anything where they might get stuck, but also we have some big strided horses, so I want to be able to back them off so they don't think they should be leaving out strides. So I have the cavaletti 9-foot, and that will be a cross rail for some horses, and then I have a 21-foot in and out. This is a 33-foot 2-stride, and then a 24-foot 1-stride out. I always use construction tape to build my chute. It's easy, I can see through it. You don't have to take pulls and jumps and build a whole thing. It's cheap. All of that is really good. I like using placement rails, but I want them to see the placement rails just when it's poles so they can figure out and not surprise them all of a sudden throwing one in. I love free jumping horses. I use it a lot in the winter because we don't have jumps in the indoor in the summer, but we do several times throughout the winter free jumping. I find it so good for all ages of horses. For young horses or younger horses, I find it a great way to see what the horse's natural instincts are. And, you know, if one always goes to the left with the rider, is it the rider or is it the horse? I can see those kinds of things in the jump chute. I can introduce new jumps to the horses that maybe they're a little scared of and they're going to jump pretty high over, and then you're not going to have a rider making a mistake and accidentally grabbing them or something. They're allowed to figure their own feet out and their own bodies out without the rider impacting it at all. So I can see, you know, some horses like to back off a lot, and you know, they always seem to chip or find the deep distance or go to a corner with the rider, and I can see what their true instincts are in the grid. For seasoned horses, it's a nice, just something fun for them to do. It doesn't have to be very big, but they can work without a rider, and it's just something fun, a little bit change of pace for a seasoned horse, or if you have a horse that has a timid rider, it can just help them get their own confidence. Any horses that are a little lack of confidence, it can really make them think on their own and you know, just think on their own and have their own momentum and impulsion towards the jumps. And I can see different things and tweak different jumping and set poles differently to help the horses jump in really good form. For young horses, it's just great for them to figure out their feet and be able to make mistakes.